Everyone, so this piece of paper that I have here, this diagram, it should look pretty familiar to you. It was on the slides on Monday and Tuesday and again today. So I just wanted to kind of touch base and make sure that everyone kind of understands this, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different degrees, 4 different angles on here. And when we're thinking about these as turns, we have to think about them a little bit differently than just measuring the angle on a protractor. So today we're going to do some practice with determining the fraction of a turn. So we are going to use clock faces to help you find your answers today, and really that's just because clock faces are already in a circle, and we have 4 quarters of a clock. So maybe you've heard someone say, oh, it's a quarter past 12. If it's a quarter past 12, then it would be 12:15, because this would be 1 quarter. Okay. Maybe you've heard someone say it's a quarter to 3, so then it would be 2:45. So 1, 2, 3. I know my minutes would be 45. Or I like to think just quarters in a dollar. There's 4 quarters in a dollar. So when we look at our fractions today, our denominator is going to be 4 because we have 4 sections. So this first angle right here is a 90-degree angle. You probably, remember this from your slides before, but a 90-degree angle is also called a right angle. And if we're trying to determine the degrees that someone should turn, we're going to pretend my little bunny, and he's facing, if I held him up, it makes it a little hard to see. So I'm going to hold him flat, but I want you to imagine that he's looking that way. Okay, so if I have my bunny, he's looking this way, and he turns to face the star over here. That would have been a 90-degree turn, or 1/4 of a turn. Okay, so he's facing here, and he did 1/4 of a turn. Okay, this is a 90-degree angle, 1/4 of a turn. Okay, so for this next one, if we turn 180 degrees, my bunny would be facing the front towards this circle here, and he would spin around until he's facing the opposite way. Okay, this would be a 180-degree turn. Be technically 1, 2 right angles. And we could say this a couple different ways. We could really say 2/4 of a turn, but if we reduce that, that's the same thing as half of a turn. 2/4 of a turn is the same as half of a turn. For this third one, right here, so we're imagining that our bunny's facing forward and turns not all the way, but 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 3/4 of the way around the circle. So that would be 3 right angles, and it would be a 270-degree turn. Okay, and then last but not least, if we have my bunny and it goes, okay, and then returns facing the way it was, that would be a full circle. Okay, go in a full circle. We could really say it was 4 out of 4, but we know that that's the same thing as 1 full turn, and we could also consider it 4 right angles. I hope that helps a little bit.